we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. These guys have not seen the results here in the first half of the year. Just 2 wins in 7 tries. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. With that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
That last run lost a yard, setting up 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Broncos' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
70, Warriors, 70.
As Shedeur on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Sanders. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First down.
Come on.
First
Hey.
and 10 at the 45-yard
60
line.
Sanders going to throw again. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
To throw again is Sanders. That's caught by Gibbs. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Again, it's Sanders. That one taken in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Cowboys nothing. McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. Goff to throw on first down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. From the 33, here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Here comes the jet sweep. Oh! And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 32-yard line. A big play on the jet sweep. 36 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete, and they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
We're starting to learn more and more now, Mike, that sacks are quarterback stats. Everyone always wants to blame the offensive line, but in this case, the protection was really good. Nobody got open downfield, and the quarterback has to get rid of the ball. You just can't expect your protection to hold up that ball.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Cowboys, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
Cowboys 3.
And I can can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
19-18. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Got it. Ready?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Bronco 80.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Complete Metcalf with the grab. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. There's Pratt, the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Left side, he finds Pratt. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard.
The Cowboys 35-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
Hold it ready.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard
7-3
line.
is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Come on. 19.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Metcalf left side, he's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6. At the
To throw is Sanders. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
It's 4th down.
Tag. 18 caught.
Now, Shedeur. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
Run with Dobbins. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Goff to throw. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's got it to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboys.
Goff to throw. And it's caught downfield by Odunze. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. To throw is Goff. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. Lamar is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air. It's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 1. It's 7-6.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Mike, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year.
Get up! Hey, smash Broncos! Let go!
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. From the 41, here's second and 9.
18, Rodney, 18, let's go.
On play action, Shador. That's to his tight end, Eric All. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First and 10.
19, Charger, 19, here we go.
First and 10
Cougar
at the
19,
47-yard
Hawk 70,
line.
Hawk 70.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
19, 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
That's another Broncos first down.
79.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Gotta be lying. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, go.
On first down, it's Sanders. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
1-yard line.
Ready?
Gibbs goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Goff in the pistol. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
Ready, set.
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Metcalf pulls in that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Now Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 45-yard line.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Come on. Set.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. On the run to the right, taking off, and he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Still 1st down.
Get it. 60.
Now, Sanders. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve on.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Now, Shedeur is a short one marked by Kraft. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now it's Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Red. Viking 18. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That is caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They need him in the end zone. It is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action now with Sanders. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But when you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Play action. It's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
To throw is Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Tory Taylor, on to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. Remember, they had the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. They'll try again as they start on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
He'll give it to Dobbins. Now on second and long.
Back at the 44-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. The ball comes out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Now the Cowboys will take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
8 yards to go.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 Lions.
Here's Sanders to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Rattler, 18 Dragon, 60.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And the Broncos first down.
Sanders going to throw again. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Oh, a loose football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They come up for second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
To throw is gone. Oh. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down.
Here's Goff. This one complete to Bateman. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's first and 10.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Dobbins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
4 yards. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before third and inches. To throw is Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. That is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. The Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's Goff. Got the hook up there to Odunze. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. They'll come up now for second down. Goff in the pistol. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees. Get on with the win.
As Shador on first down. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On second down here, Sanders. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.